cut loose anchors so my spirit could climb. Drop stones from my chest till my stride matched time. They wanted me smaller, I unlearned that frame. Stepped into my height and remembered my flame. I move where the slow road can't track my tread. Past fences of doubt they once built in my head. Not here to fit boxes, I redraw the sky. Truth in my lungs and a gate in my eye. Let go of their timelines, I pace with the stars. Where fear loses language and courage writes bars. I learned from the falls that reshaped my bone. Now altitude answers whenever I'm shown. I speak and it lands like a key in a lock. Map out the unseen with a cadence that walks. Growth isn't loud, it's the pivot inside. The moment you choose the ascent over pride. Speed that they fear isn't reckless, it's clear. It's years of becoming compressed in a year. It's training the breath till the storm turns calm. It's holding the rail without losing your psalm. Our past will look strong, but it's rooted in sand. I'm building on truth with a steadier hand. Not better, just tuned to a higher design. Where loss becomes light and the cracks realign. I won't dilute messages so crowds feel safe. I carve them in stone with a patient grace. Guidance in motion, I live what I say. Pointing to paths that don't wither away. If truth makes me different, then different I'll be. I'd rather stand firm than be bent at the knee. The path isn't narrow, it's honest and wide. But only the honest will walk it inside. I travel in frequencies people can't hear. Yet souls feel the current and suddenly steer. Abilities grow where integrity stays. And shortcuts collapse under counterfeit praise. I water the roots that are hidden from sight. Then witness the canopy swallow the night. If motion is music, I'm tempo and drum. A metronome heart where the brave gather home. I won't match the pace that was built on a stall. I'm done with the rooms where they seal in the tall. When doors don't align, I don't beg for a key. I craft a new threshold and step through with ease. My compass is quiet, but never unsure. It points me to work that is holy and pure. Growth is the garment I tailored within. I wear it in storms and it never grows thin. I listened to doubt till I learned its disguise. A frightened protector that fears I might rise. I thanked it and let it step out of the lead. Then followed the wisdom that watered my seed. I move like a lesson with wheels on the ground. My silence can teach and my footsteps make sound. The map I am writing will outlast the trend. It points to beginning where others see end. No mask for acceptance, I'm finished with that. I honor the edges, they label too vast. If standing alone is the toll for my lane, I'll pay it in full for the right kind of gain. I move at a rate that makes yesterday small. Where habits can't tether and ceilings must fall. Acceleration isn't a chase or a Respect is the art of releasing on time. Let go while it's heavy, not after the climb. That's how I stay light when the air starts to thin. That's how I don't break when the shifts all begin. Abilities bloom where responsibility stays, where discipline kisses the heat of the blaze. If power is earned, then I'm paid up in full. My ledger is clean and my conscience is cool. I mentor through motion, I teach while I build. My blueprint is proof that the fear can be stilled. You don't need permission to rewrite the charts, just courage to listen to truth in your heart. If no one believes, you can still plant the row. The harvest will answer what doubters don't know. I'm sowing in seasons they say are too late, but late is a rumor that withers at gate. I've stood in the halls where the timelines divide, chose roads without footprints and trusted my stride. The speed that I carry is quiet and sure. It's patience that sprints and a will that endures. I won't trade my essence for claps in a crowd. Applause is a gust, conviction is proud. The ones meant to hear will arrive when it's right. Till then I keep building my signal of light. No copies and mirrors that beg me to bend. Original currents don't follow the trend. I sharpen my craft till it sharpens me back, then march with a calm that won't flinch at attack. Release is my ritual, I lay burdens down. Make room for the voice that refuses to drown. Ascensions are habits, rehearsed in the small. So when the gate opens, I'm ready to haul. I'm faster than doubt can assemble its case. I'm out of the room by the time it says wait. I'm done with the tables that serve me a crumb. I'm building the feast where my people become. My counsel is coded in cadence and tone. If wisdom is welcome, it finds you at home. I'm proof that a gust can be crafted from air. Is the faith in your fate, is the rope that you bear. I study the lift and the art of return, how not to get lost in the height that I earn. It's balance, not bragging, that keeps me in flight. A lighthouse that climbs but keeps pouring out light. There's room at the top when you build a new top. There's safety and speed when integrity's prop. If gravity calls, I can honor the ground, then rise when it's time with the weightless surround. I won't carry stories that ask me to shrink. I'm done with the thirst that won't let itself drink. I move with the ones who are ready to heal, who labor in quiet and sign it for real. Not here to be palatable, here to be true, to hold up a mirror and walk with the few, who'd rather grow roots than perform for the room, who'd rather bear fruit than be flowers that doom. My lane is a lesson, my engine's a song. I cruise through the chaos and broadcast the calm. Abilities sharpen when service is first, and character waters the edge of the thirst. I'm not for the pace that confuses too fast, with courage to change what was never built last. I won't dim my signal to comfort a won't beg. I'll craft a new doorway and strengthen my leg. What me's is a listen, what says is a choice. What prose is the burden that lend its own voice. I garnet the yippings that went stage the door. Alone of the silence, obstacles be score. Some can't turn the mind, it's that blur in the mix. My task is to lies, but then destined to tricks. I anchor in values that don't fade with rain. So lightning can strike, and I'll still hold the lane. Release what is stale, let the living remain. Rebuild from the roots, till the soul's back again. Truth isn't harsh, it's a bomb with a blade. It cuts what betrays, and it heals what obeys. I move like a river that outgrows its banks, then carves a new valley and leaves future thanks. I'm done being patient with cages of should. I'm urgent with purpose and gentle with good. I won't slow my spirit to make others proud. I'll keep my altitude steady and loud. The ones who can't match me can watch without shame. My journey's a lantern, I'm guarding the flame. If envy appears, let it turn into will, to build their own summit with courage and skill. Ascension is daily, it's breath after breath. It's choosing new life when you're offered old death. It's speed with intention, it's height with the heart. It's growing so fully, you glow in the dark. Let go and be lighter, let truth be your core. Move faster than doubt, and then open the door. I'm proof you can rise without losing your ground. A path for the souls who are ready right now.
We ride as light, align our wheels with truth, and let every bar unlock the road ahead.
Steel breath, night air, throttle like a vow. I cut through doubt, hear the pavement bow. Maps can't hold me, I redraw the sky. Grit on the knuckles, but spirit stays high. I move on frequency, city clocks miss, turning old limits to vapor and hiss.
Chrome sings under me, neon on my skin. I speak in my own markers, carved from within. Wind reads my pulse and leans when I lean. I ride like a comet with tires pristine. If fear takes the lane, I change the route, shift into truth. The light breaks out.
Yeah. They pace in circles, I pace with stars. My cadence is torque, my language is bars. I learn from the falls how altitude works. Grace in the gears, no panic, no jerks. I'm built for horizons, others call myth. Open the road with a jaw of grit.
Eyes forward, calm blaze, signal like code. I stitch constellations across this road. No imitation, just craft and will. I coast through noise and make time stand still. Every turn whispers, stay with the flame. I answer in motion and don't play tame.
Hey, I talk to the engine the way monks pray. Low hum mantra that keeps jaws away. I don't chase thrones, I audit my core. If ego gets loud, I show it the door. Lessons in leather, patience in steel. That's how the midnight starts to heal.
I won't shrink to fit small lanes of doubt. I widen the path till the stale air's out. Releases my fuel, I travel more light. Drop what is heavy and altitude's right. The speed they fear is clarity's gift. When focus locks in, reality shift.
I heard slow down from folks standing still, but stillness without purpose dulls the will. I move with intent, each meter is meant. Each breath is a contract I won't resent. I tune my compass by inner tone and build a highway from the unknown.
Polish the craft where no crowds clap. Quiet repetition rewires the map. I honor the edge they labeled too wild. The edge is the birthplace of my inner child. Ride after ride I archive proof. Growth has a rhythm that speaks smooth truth.
Hey, I've ridden through storms with visor of calm. Hand steady, spine long, voice like a psalm. Not to perform but to shepherd the way. For souls who forgot they could bloom in gray. I drop these verses like milepost signs. Follow the pulse to the higher lines.
That used to feel tight, now walls lean back when I enter the night. I'm not here to match a trend, short breath. I'm here to outlive shallow and death. When silence arrives, I hear the gate, a door in the dark that says, create.
Tired treads journal the vows I keep. I don't barter peace for a borrowed sleep. If doubt starts talking, I trim its claim. Feed it a boundary, not ego flame. I'm proof a rider can move with care. Fast doesn't mean you forget to repair.
The city exhales when I pass through. Feels like the bricks remember what's true. I sign my motion in sparks and mist. A soft kind of power with an iron wrist. No throne, no title, just clean bright aim. And the road says yes when I call its name.
I don't beg rooms that refuse my light. I pave fresh lanes in the open night. If doors stay shut, I frame a new door. Hinge it on virtues I won't ignore. Speed with integrity, that's my spec. Torque in the heart, respect on deck.
Some tried to pace me with stopwatch eyes, but wonder won't fit their measured lies. I track by pulse and a breath I trust. Let weariness fall like harmless dust. My mirror is motion, not crowd applause. I fix the root, not symptoms or flaws.
I carry the tools that don't rust in rain. Humility's wrench, compassion's chain. When others stall at the first steep grade, I gear down smooth and keep flow made. I don't race people, I race my past. Winning is presence, arrive at last.
I teach by riding, my lecture is clean. Tend to the unseen, honor the mean. Sustain your spark with a quiet diet. Less of the noise, more sacred quiet. When cycles return, be ready to steer. Ride like tomorrow already is here.
If envy appears in a sideline face, I wish them a map and bless their pace. I'm not the limit, I'm proof of a door. Evidence life can be deeply more. I lend directions, not chains or leashes. Freedom expands when each rider reaches.
to descend as well as ascend, to ground the charge so the circuits mend. The ramp in my palms when I lift too high, balance that keeps my wings in the sky. Flight without anchor turns wild to waste. Anchor with flight makes wisdom taste.
I archive the nights the engine sang low, the small steady wins that helped me grow. I logged the repairs, the grace I gave, the turns I declined to keep so brave. I donned the odometer, spells one phrase: stay in your lane and let the heart blaze. So universe noted, two riders aligned, fire in the wheels, clarity in mind. We move like a lantern on living stone, lighting the routes where courage has grown. If anyone asks what the markers show, let go, rise up, and let spirit flow.
Thank you. Through the depths we rise. Currents carry our dreams to the light.
These depths ain't chains, they're stepping stones. Every current I ride just sharpens my bones. Pressure from the deep, I turn it to fuel. Move faster than tides, rewriting the rules.
You're not alone in the sea you've known. Even shadows can guide when the stars have flown. Every wave is a whisper from realms unseen. Every drop holds the glow of what might have been.
Don't fit in their mold, I'm carved by the tide. Bend space with my words, worlds open wide. Not here for the shallow, my reach is profound. Even storms in my path just bow to my sound.
Rise with the tide, let the waters unfold. Even darkness is warm when your spirit is cold.
Underwater realms, I'm fluent in their speech. Magic in my veins, whole worlds I can reach. Bubbles break the silence, visions break the chain. I speak to the soul, like sunlight through rain.
Oceans bend to the heart that's true. Every current pulls you closer to you.
Deep dive thinking, my lungs hold light. Breathing in the dark, but my path stays bright. Every mile down's another level unlocked. Every riddle of the deep is a code I've shocked.
I hear the call, the ocean's hymn. It's guiding us out where the stars begin.
They tried to drown me, but I learned to swim. Turned struggle to rhythm, and fear grew dim. Now I surf on currents they'll never chart. My compass is etched in the lines of my heart.
Lift your eyes through the waters fail. Your journey's written in the comet's trail.
Face ain't the end, it's cities at night. Ancient as the stars, but alive in their light. Every choral a scripture, every shell a prayer. Every breath in the deep says you belong there.
Even if the currents turn against your way, the ocean bows to the soul that stays.
I don't wait for calm seas, I command the storm. Every wave I tame is a world reborn. Even in the depths, my flame stays true. Every rhyme I drop is a lifeline for you.
Through the dark, I'll guide your flame. Every echo will know your name.
Pressure makes diamonds, but I'm more than stone. I'm the voice of the ocean in a world unknown. Every line I spit carries currents of gold. Stories of the deep that will never grow old.
I feel the pull, the tides embrace. It lifts me high through time.
It's all one flow, magic in my grip, and I let it show. Every drop in the seas got a tale to tell. Every beat in my heart breaks the surface shell.
The ocean fades, but our song remains, carried by the stars through the endless lanes. The ocean fades, but our song remains, carried by the stars.
We fuse code and spell, steel and soul. Open the road and let our truth accelerate.
Neon on the visor, heart beating 4-4. I lace gears with glyphs, slip through a hidden door. Street lights translate when I speak in chrome. I don't chase lanes, I author the biome.
I hear the city breathing circuits and light. Your name rides the wind and cuts through the night. If fate draws a line, we redraw the sky. Hold on to my voice and rise as we fly.
I tune my will like a turbine blade. Mount my scars into roots well made. When fear said stop, I answered evolve. Problems dissolve the moment I solve.
You're not alone at the edge of speed. I pour calm in your hands when your engines need. I'll sing you through storms till the shadows part. My melody guards the gates of your heart.
I speak to the dash like an oracle's glass. Future in the mirror, present on blast. Intelligence riding, eyes like code. We thread through the void on a sovereign road.
Breathe in the glow where the truth runs clear. Let every gear change, cancel your fear. Or carry the note where your pulse can rest. A ribbon of gold across your chest.
I don't fit lanes, built small on doubt. I widen the frame, then break right out. Speed is a hymn when the souls align. The world says limit, I answer refine.
Your motion writes scripture in vapor and light. Your courage turns tunnels to windows of night. I'm the lift in your lungs when the climb feels steep. The hush that you trust, the vow that you keep.
I've outpaced clocks with a patient hand. Slow in the mind, but the wheels understand. Grace in the throttle, wisdom in pace. Victory's posture, not just a race.
I'll thread silver cords through the breaks you fear. I'll soften the noise so the path grows near. When signals get loud and the truths feel thin, I'll call your name and pull you within.
Portals in the paint when the rain comes down. Drops turn to runes on a sleepless town. I calibrate storms with a low calm tone. Turn static to stars and claim what's my own.
I'll be your horizon when streets blur fast. The lighthouse of rhythm that's built to last. If gravity begs you to fold and fall, my voice lifts the frame, we outfly the call.
I code my path with a rider's creed. Give more than I take, outgrow every need. I sharpen my craft till the craft shapes me. Then open the gate for the ones to be.
I'm rain on the coil, I'm bomb on the steel. I cool down the heat without dimming your zeal. I rise on the hook when your lungs need air. A halo of tone that answers your prayer.
When envy stares from a curbside blur, I tune my focus, refuse to deter. I'm not their ceiling, I'm proof of a door. Step through with your truth and become your more.
Beneath every skyline a meadow will grow. Wherever you plant what your heart can know. I'll sing to the sea till the roots run deep. And dawn keeps the harvest your hands keep.
I learned descent with the art of ascend. Anchor the charge so the circuits mend. Grab rail when I lift and release on cue. Balance is flight that can carry you.
I'm shimmer and hush at the crown of speed. The glint in the dark when your spirits need. I widen the night with a vow so true. A corridor bright that's built for two.
Now watch me braid spell work into the drive. Turn miles to mantras that keep us alive. Arcane in the piston, mercy and might. We graduate dusk and major in light.
If roads try to end, we'll turn them to air. If gates try to close, we'll sing them aware. Our names ride the wind with luminous grace. Two hearts, one road, one limitless pace.
Steel to soul. Code to flame. Arcane velocity. Remember our name.
Stepping through shadows with a lantern of flame. I carve new paths, never playing the game. Glyphs on my hands, they glow when I move. Arcane whispers say I've got something to prove. The night bends to my voice, it knows my name. Every note a key to an ancient flame. Silver moons watch while I write my fate. Panther eyes follow as the gates rotate. From the cobblestone streets to the edge of the sphere, I bend sound waves so the lost can't hear. It echoes, we rise in rhythm. We saw the arcane, remembers what came before. Feathers from owls fall into my hand. Every beat I drop shifts the lay of the land. Planets align with each verse I spit. Even time slows down just to witness it.
Beneath the stars, I call your soul awake. Through every shadow, the truth won't break.
I ride storms like roads, grip lightning for rains. Break through illusion, dismantle the chains. Nothing they hold can't touch my design. Every strike I make is perfectly timed. Feel the pull of the tide, the fire in the sky. Hear the ancient song as the worlds reply. Mirrors of glass, I step into dreams. Turn whispered thoughts into radiant beams. Every verse a bridge from the old to the new. From the mage's staff to the saga of you. When I sing your name, the dark retreats. The arcane bows down where our rhythm meets. Stars in my pocket, keys in my chest. Running these realms while the rest just guess. Every layer I break leaves sparks in the air. Proof I've been places few would dare.
Over the horizon, the light runs free. We're riding forever in this melody.
I bend sound into shapes the wind can wear. Throw it like a blade, split open the snare. Every bar spell, every rhyme a seal. Every drop I lay makes the unreal real. And it goes of the arcane, we find our way. Through night's long maze into break of day. Panthers proud beside my foe. Silent strength in the paths I go. Owls above, keep eyes so wide. Guarding the beat from the other side.
Every heart beats a drum in the ancient hall. Every breath we take shakes the fortress wall.
Flames in my palm, I don't burn, I guide. Lighten up roads for the ones outside. Even the void hums when my steps fall. Marking my name on the cosmic wall.
Call it magic, call it fate. It's the song the stars create.
So we ride into dawn, no fear, no chains. Every note we drop rewrites the plains. Echoes of the arcane in the city glow. Carved into rhythm so the truth can show.
And the echoes fade, but they never die. They live in the hearts who still reach for the sky.
It's written in the sound. The arcane remembers.
And so do we.
of gold, ancient power, stories told. I step inside, the air is thin. Feel the shift beneath my skin. Every breath is a blazing flame. Every heartbeat calls my name. Through the veil, the stars align. This is the moment. It's all mine.
I feel the call, destiny writes on the cosmic wall. Every lock finds the perfect key. Every truth burns the lies for me. I've walked through fire, I stood in rain. I've learned to dance through loss and pain. Now the gate swings open wide. I walk in with my pride. Eyes ahead, my focus steel. Every star spins at my wheel. They tried to dim, but they can't erase. The portal lights up my face.
Flames in the midnight sky. I was born so I could fly. Every weight falls to the ground. Every lost soul will be found. The way is open, I stand tall. Through the gate I take it all.
I don't wait for signs, I make them show. I plant my roots, then watch them grow. This is my birthright, this is my reign. Strength carved deep in every vein. I don't bow, I don't bend. I carry the power that won't pretend. From dirt to diamonds, I pave the road. With every lesson, my spirit glowed. Through silent storms and sleepless nights, I sharpen my truth, I hone my fights. Now the portal crowns my flame. Every star knows my name. Every beat takes me higher. Lions don't wait for fate to pick. We move fast, we move quick. Every lie gets burned away. Every chain begins to fray. I'm the proof that power's earned, not given but deeply learned. Step by step I cross the line. Feel the surge through heart and spine. This is my crown, my destiny clear. The time is now, the gate is here.
Hear the roar in the endless night. Golden flame turns dark to light. Every path I take is mine. Every star falls into line. The gate swings wide, I claim my place. This is my time, my sacred space.
This ain't luck, it's lifetimes earned. Every page of my soul well turned. Every step through the pain was fuel. Every scar's now my jewel. They can't measure a force like me. I break the locks, I hold the key. From the earth to Orion's gate, I decide, I don't wait. I am the bridge from dark to light, the flame that burns through endless night. Every world will know my reign. Through the lion's gate I stake my claim.
Through the lion's gate I rise, flames reflecting in my eyes. Every dream turns into gold, every truth I've ever told. Watch me climb, the path is clear. Every step pulls heaven near. Can you feel the power here? This is the year, this is the year.
I've seen the storms, I've heard the lies. Still I rise, still I rise. This portal bends but never breaks. It feeds on truth, it fills my wake. Every step I take leaves sparks. Every word I speak leaves marks. They can't cage what's built to roam. I carry my fire into the unknown. From the roar of the pride to the calm of kings. Every heartbeat shifts the strings. This is the powers born to bear. Through the gate, I'm already there. The sky splits, the light rains down. Every step I take shakes the ground. No fear in the face of the cosmic flame. I am the story the Lord proclaim. Every love that's born obeying. Every hit's too linked to fame. Dead no calls to the one no frame. Benefits gear, harvest words. To you what the spill the needing to Lord. I take this war to break my borders. Your pain, the work of a year. Over a year, talk no size.
At the stars bow down in rows. Every seed I plant now grows. From the dust of trials I've made my throne. I wore my crown, not fully grown. This sings me to fire and gold. The Colosseum live, the story told. No more seeds, no trotting vines. Every road ahead is all mine. Tried the lion's gate hums was my main. The coat barns wait for eternal flame. And when I ask who claimed this year, they'll know it's me. I made it clear. Sky on fire, gates of gold, ancient power.
Stories told, I step inside, the air is thin. Feel the shift beneath my skin. Every breath is a blazing flame. Through the veil, the stars align. It's all mine. It's all mine.
road is a river, it calls my name.
The tide is a compass, it's never the same.
Every mile's a wave, every turn's a choice.
I follow the hum of the ocean's voice.
Drive through the current, the night feels alive.
Water on the left where the moonlight fries.
Keep the wheel steady, but let your heart steer.
The current will show what's meant to appear.
Yeah, I move with the current and the streetlight glow. Two worlds crash where the blacktop flows. Currents don't lie, they'll tell you straight. If you drift with fear, you'll miss your fate.
Don't miss your fate.
The tide runs late. Currents and crossroads meet under stars. Underwater highways, engines like guitars. Waves on the left, city lights on the right. Ride the line till the day meets night.
Some ride fast, blind to the scene. Some fear the storm and miss what it means. Ocean's patience, the road's old truth. Every mile's a teacher for the fearless youth.
Been on that lane where the rain meets tide. Lost my map, but the waves still guide. The deep don't judge, it reflects your drive. Only those with courage make it out alive.
Water holds memory.
Street holds fire.
Both teach lessons that lift you higher.
Don't just move.
Don't just coast.
Every choice is the path you choose.
Currents and crossroads meet under stars. Underwater highways, engines like guitars. Waves on the left, city lights on the right. Ride the line till the day meets
Neon reflections dance on the bay.
Headlights painting the ocean spray.
The road hums low, the tide hums deep. Every rider knows what the waves can't keep.
Seen kings crash cause they sped through fate. Skipped the signs till it was too late.
Slow to see what the water says. Learn from the tide's old
The roads may bend, tides may turn. Still every mile's another lesson to learn.
Don't fear depth, don't fear height. Both worlds meet in the right tonight.
Yeah, the wheel's my anchor, the tide's my flame. I ride through the worlds and they know my name.
Current's a friend, not just a guide.
And the road is the river where dreams
Currents and crossroads meet under stars. Underwater highways, engines like guitars. Waves on the left, city lights on the right. Ride the line till the day meets night.
Keep rising, keep rising.
The seas in my heartbeat.
The road's in my soul,
I ride every current.
the stories unfold.
The road is a river,
The river's a guide.
river's a guide.
Currents and crossroads, where we ride.
Step past the border where the blind can't tread. I've been seeing with my spirit since long before it spread. No tricks, no props, just the way I move. Every breath, every glance is a silent groove.
I walk with the sun, yet the night knows my pace. Every shadow that stirs, I can read in its face. Hands hum warm when the currents align. I can feel what's hidden without any sign.
Air gets heavy when the truth draws near. I can taste false words before they hit my ear. No illusions here, just the pulse I track. One shift in the room and I'm already back.
I've seen the outlines move in the still of the air. Felt the weight of intent from the depth of a stare. I stand in my balance, rooted and clear. Not swayed by the noise, I don't bow to fear.
I ride through the quiet like a current of flame. Unseen but felt, you remember my name. The heat in my chest is the mark I send. A signal in the air that won't pretend.
The earth speaks low when I walk its skin. It hums with the voices of where I've been. My steps leave more than a print in the dust. They leave a message that says, stand in your trust.
I cross lines most ain't aware exist. Walk parallel streams where moments twist. It ain't magic, it's alignment, the real kind of gate. The one you unlock when your soul vibrates.
The silent heat rises when I fix my eyes. I can steal you cold without a single reply. People read my calm and think they know, but my stillness is a wave that's ready to grow.
I walk with my flame and the strength in my hands. Balanced on earth, but I move through lands. You can't cage the soul when it knows its way. Beyond the veil, we rise, we stay. We rise, we stay. We rise, we stay. We rise, we stay.
And the strength in my hands, balanced on earth, but I move through lands. You can't cage the soul when it knows its way. Beyond the veil,
we rise, we stay.
fade, horizon starts to bend. Shadows pull back, where the colors never end. Breathing in the quiet, but the pulse still talks. Footsteps in another realm, where my spirit walks. Doors without hinges open in my mind. Roads I never traveled, but I know the signs. Hands to the air, feel the hum in the stone. I'm never out here lost, just moving in my zone. Stars drip light like ink in the stream. Reflections speak louder than anything seen. Vibrations in my chest, that's the compass I trust. Not a map in the world can point like us. Every blink a gateway, vision splits in two. One eye sees now, the other cuts straight through. Threads pull tighter when the night gets thin. I ride that current, let the pull draw me in. Heat in my palms, got the air turning gold. This is more than a story, it's the truth I hold. Every crowd got a silence only I can read. Every face is a mirror showing what they need. The ground might shake, but my steps stay clean. Every crack in the path is a space between. I move like water, but I'm sharp like flame. If you speak my language, then you know my name. Spirits at the corner where the shadows turn. They don't just speak, they let the fire burn. I hear without sound, I see without sight. Every layer of the dark got a different kind of light. No clock in my hand, but I know the hour when the pulse in my skin starts to bloom like a flower. Cycles keep spinning, but I stand outside, watching every season like a shift in time. Some roads paved smooth, some roads got teeth. Some truths hide deep, others hide beneath. I walk them all steady, no fear in my chest. Every test in my way just proves my best. Sky folds over when the portal runs wide. I feel that pull like an ocean inside. No anchor on my soul, no chain on my mind. Every step is a key, every breath I find. From the street to the silence, I hear that tone. It's the hum in the stones, it's the shift in the bones. Eyes cut sharper than the edge of steel, but I still keep it calm cause my balance is real. Some think travel is a ticket in your hand, but the path that I take you can't understand. It's the sound in the air, it's the spark in the heat. It's the way the ground hums underneath my feet. From the edge of the block to the edge of the deep, I'm awake in the day and I dream in my sleep. Every realm that I pass just opens my sight. I don't chase the dark, I just walk in the light. Every truth that I touch, I leave in its place. No need to destroy when you see through space. From the breath to the beat, from the flame to the rain, I move through it all and come back the same. So I ride through the veil, no fear, no chain. Every shift in the wind I can feel in my veins. If you ever feel lost, just follow my line, cause the road through the realms is already mine.
Yeah. It's been a long road.
20 tracks worth of truth, but we ain't at the end. Nah, this just a new beginning.
Prison drive.
Doors closing.
Step through or get left behind.
I've been walking through flame, heard the smoke and delight. Every scar on my body's now a badge for the fight. Seen betrayal in their eyes, but I sharpen my sight. Now my steps leave a spark in the cold of the night.
I've been quiet, I've been loud, I've been lost, I've been found. But the portal's pulling close and I ain't turning around. All the weight that I carry's now been put in the ground. Every chain that was on me, I'm free from it now.
The road behind me fades, the bridges in the flames. The shadows can't reclaim the soul they couldn't tame. I'm walking through the gate, I'll never be the same. The portal's my rebirth, so remember my name.
Portals closing, wind is blowing. Every lesson, every moment's been showing. If you hesitate now, you gon' lose that door. This is the ride we were all built for.
They tried to keep me
cycle, cut the locks on my brain. Now I'm seeing through lies like the glass in the rain. Every loss was a blueprint, every hurt was a gain.
We survived the storms, the nights without stars. Now the sun in my chest shines brighter than Mars. Every word that they said couldn't tear me apart, 'cause my spirit's too wild, yeah, it's born from the stars.
Now the wheels keep turning down the prism drive lane, but I'm not the same driver, I ain't stuck in the pain. Every mile that I take, I'm releasing the shame. Now I'm running my race in my own lane.
Portal close and keep moving, no stalling. This is the rise, yeah, the final calling. Step into light, leave the shadows falling. We ride together, no more crawling.
Felt heat in my palms, I could burn through steel. Felt truth in my bones, I can make worlds kneel. Every gift that I'm given is my weapon, my shield. Ain't no mask in my path, every lie gets revealed.
And I've seen the faces of the ones who betrayed, but I danced on their echoes, I ain't ever afraid. Every portal that closes is a choice I made, to walk higher in light when my soul gets paid.
I'm hearing the hum of 1,000 tides. Every breath in my lungs is the reason I rise. This drive is the road where the old me dies, and the new me glows in the midnight sky.
Portals closing, wind is blowing. Every lesson, every moment's been showing. If you hesitate now, you gon' lose that door. This is the ride we were all built for.
They said I couldn't make it, I was doomed to lose, but I laced in my truth and I walked in my shoes. Now the road's wide open, I get to choose, and the prison in my mind ain't got no use.
I've been waiting for this, the life since before. Now I'm stepping on through, no fear anymore. Every voice that tried to break me is drowned in the roar of my own heartbeat as I soar.
This portal's like gold in the hands of the bold, and the story's still young, though the ending feels old. Every truth that we lived is the treasure we hold. Every mile of this drive made our spirits unfold.
So I'll ride to the last, who gives out on the lane, with the weight of my will and the fire in my veins. And if I never look back, it's 'cause nothing remains but the lessons that I carve from the heart of the pain.
And I'll sing till my voice reaches galaxies wide, 'cause the gates that I passed are my infinite guide. I'm not bound by the walls they designed to confine. I'm the architect now of my own lifeline.
So goodbye to the ghosts that I've carried too long. I'm not mourning the loss, I'm just singing my song. The portal's now closed, but I'm steady, I'm strong, and this drive takes me home where I truly belong. Prison drive.